The original DNA for Moustache by Rochas has been around ever since 1949 and has been a hidden gem in the fragrance community that's surprised us all. In 2018, Rochas reinvented the classic with a new EDP concentration, bringing us a modern take with a nod to its vintage roots. Today we'll be taking a look at Rochas Moustache EDP and see how this cheapie might just be an actual competitor to some designer and niche scents out there. At least for me, whenever there's a smaller house name out there that is with a cheaper price tag, I kind of associate sort of a cheap or a negative stigma or label to it, and it sort of makes me value the scent a little less. Not to say that I don't appreciate it, it's just that I would appreciate a scent that came from a designer house or a niche house that had a focus in fragrance. Rochas is primarily a fashion designer, and fragrances isn't really on their radar, so I don't value this as much, if that makes sense. It's still a great fragrance. It's just that something that if I look at it on my shelf in my collection, it's not the first thing that I would attract myself to pick. Anyway, what I'm trying to say with this scent, which is definitely lesser known and has a cheaper price tag, it has the quality and the heritage to be compared to or even compete with the larger designer and niche houses out there. Moustache comes in an eau de parfum concentration and comes in 2 different sizes. It's available in a 75ml or 125ml bottle. As for prices, I can only seem to find this available for purchase for the 125ml bottle only on discounters for $40 to $60. I mean, that's why I kind of talked down the brand a little bit, because I can't even find a retail link to buy this. It just goes to show that this isn't really their primary focus. It's more about fashion and designing, not really fragrance. As for the presentation of Moustache, the cylindrical bottle features bold grooves wrapping around its body, resembling a finely cut crystal decanter. Moustache is a timeless classic, almost resembling a barbershop type feel. It feels very heavy and very thick in the hand, which adds a luxurious weight, which is kind of rare at this price point. The deep amber liquid inside shines through, giving off warm, golden hues, perfectly reflecting the rich and cozy scent inside. The label is a vibrant red rectangle with the name Moustache boldly printed in black, with the concentration listed underneath. This contrasts beautifully against the golden liquid. It's a striking design that's both vintage and modern, a testament to the heritage of the fragrance itself. And its embossed metal cap just clicks into place. So now let's take a look at the notes. In the top, pink pepper and mandarin orange. In the middle, Atlas cedar and Bulgarian rose. And in the base, benzoin, vanilla, and patchouli. Moustache is a refined and classy fragrance, with the brand describing it as the modern dandy. If you've ever tried You by Glossier that comes in that pink bottle and it's mostly for women, I'd say Moustache is kind of similar to You by Glossier because it kind of has that similar pink pepper note. I know nobody compares this to You by Glossier, but that's just how I kind of feel about it, and I feel like it's kind of the masculine equivalent to it. Moustache and You by Glossier are kind of a little lesser known, so maybe not a lot of people have compared the two, but what I love about each of them for men and women is that note of pink pepper. So Moustache begins with a bright mandarin orange and a slight kick of that pink pepper. As Moustache dries down, you get that smooth benzoin and creamy vanilla, and it has a slight powdery rose that isn't too floral. It's very gentlemanly. The base of vanilla and patchouli adds warmth and a sweet richness. It's elegant, mature, and versatile. Many categorize this as a barbershop type fragrance, and yeah, I can see it. It definitely looks the part and it smells the part too. Many also compare this scent to Tuxedo by YSL. It has similar qualities like the ambers and vanillas, but I think it goes its own unique direction too. Moustache kind of goes into the barbershop type category, while Tuxedo is more floral, but it's still formal and classy. Being compared to a YSL private line scent for around $400 to $500 is insane. Moustache is a bargain for 1/10 of the price. The performance of Moustache is pretty long lasting. It lasts around 8 hours on my skin and has really good longevity. The projection is a bit moderate, but I think that's perfect for close encounters and just office settings. It's not a room filler, but it has great staying power and it's very sophisticated. So when and where should you wear Moustache by Rochas? I think it's a great all-rounder, all-year scent, but it will probably shine the best in fall and winter. In the daytime, you can wear it to the office for a more refined and approachable vibe. In the evening, it's perfect for date nights, formal events, or holiday gatherings. As for casual use, you can wear it for a cozy day out, and it's even versatile enough for relaxed settings, even indoors. While it's not ideal for the summer heat, it's very versatile in many other scenarios, making it a great all-rounder for cooler weather. I live in Texas and I can barely wear this without it melting off my skin and being completely inappropriate for the situation. So although I like to wear a lot of different fragrances throughout the year, even in the summer, I might just have to save this one for the colder months. Or if I just plan to be indoors to create a cozy vibe. So that's Moustache EDP by Rochas. It's a classy and versatile fragrance that smells way more expensive than the price tag suggests. If you're into sweet and woody fragrances but don't want to break the bank, this one is a perfect purchase and a great blind buy. Rochas is a historic French house known for its elegance and innovation in both fashion and fragrance. Moustache EDP is a perfect reflection of that legacy, offering a scent that feels both timeless and modern. Let me know if you have this and what you think about it. And again, I kind of downplayed this brand a little bit just because they're more fashion focused. Also, I couldn't really find a retail link to buy this for retail price. You can only really find it on discounters, so that's where kind of the focus is more apparent to me and kind of why I kind of look for Parfums de Marly or another designer house that is focused on scents equally. With this being kind of lesser known and Rochas being a little lesser known, at least within the States, if you're wearing this, you're probably the only one in your city that knows about this. Price tag, the smell, its presentation, it being compared to YSL Tuxedo, I don't see why you shouldn't have this in your collection. There's no way I'm spending $400 or $500 for YSL Tuxedo if I could just get this for $40 to $50, 1/10 of the price, which I think is a little bit more smoother and more masculine, and also fills that barbershop type category in my collection. Thanks for watching my review of Moustache EDP by Rochas. If you like full-length reviews like this, check out the rest of my videos on my channel for other in-depth quality reviews of niche and designer fragrances. If you want daily posts of photos and videos, check out my Instagram at Jeffrey Fragrance. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.